Welcome back, everybody, to another Onward VRML cast. I'm your host, TheSkyJoker, and so today, this morning, tonight, this early morning, depending on where you're at, we are bringing you, or I am bringing you, Talos versus VRSECTR. Another great Oceanic Aussie matchup coming out here. Talos appears to being a brand new Aussie team straight out of the void. And this will be their first matchup against VRSECTR. So of course I had to pick it up despite it being 5:30 a.m. here. So I apologize for any lack of quality coming out in the cast here, as your host here did not follow his plan of getting some sleep beforehand. So he will be sleeping afterwards. But I digress. I went ahead and put everything out on the scoreboard. We got the bans of Cargo and USS Quest. Obviously, with Talos being a new team, we don't have any stats for them, so we can only guesstimate why they might have picked out these bans in particular. Let's see. Take a look at the quick stats that we do have here. Oh, Talos. Let's see. Oh, it looks like actually... No, this is their first match. Okay. But it says they have stats. No, I'm sorry. This is their second match. They had their first match yesterday against Invictus, where they lost 7-11. Okay. So they have had a match. This is their first week in the league. Second match. And with the ban of USS Quest, they didn't play it last time, so I've got to assume they just don't feel that comfortable on it. I'm looking at VRSECTR and they don't have any stats on Quest either. So yeah, they must just not like it. Or I apologize. VRSECTR banning USS Quest again. Just not comfortable on it. With Talos banning Cargo, VRSECTR has a 100% win rate on it the one time they played it. Talos hasn't played it officially at all, so maybe a ban of strength there. Or they just don't feel comfortable on it. Again, we can only go off a very little bit of data for these. But the first map choice is Downfall. VRSECTR having a 1-to-1 played it once, won once win rate on this map. So I imagine they feel comfortable on it. But Talos, however, have played it once and did not win the one time they played. They actually didn't take any rounds on it, so it's interesting that they would choose it for the first map against a team that has a win rate on it. We'll just have to see how that turns out. We do have all of VRSECTR in the map. We are just waiting for Talos. Let me go ahead and make sure that everything is good on their end. And make sure we don't have to hop into any intermissions, as we've already waited oh so patiently in the pre-show for this. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine, whatever day it is, depending on your region. But I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Time zones confuse me. I can never get them right. funny because my co-captain all the way out in New Zealand, it always blows my mind what time it is for him. whenever we're doing things. Like you're at the same time, but in the AM instead of the PM the next day. Yeah, blows my mind. Oh, we do have Talos kind of trickling in here. We'll go ahead and throw up the gameplay view so everybody can see the rosters. So far in VRSECTR, we've got Allison Deer, the team captain, Shadow Rainer, Hollow, Seb Shreds, Wireless, Wasabi. And on Talos, 4 out of 5 so far, Newton Horse, Usual Sio, Scuba Steve, and Kopesh. Just waiting on the 5th here. We'll go ahead and showcase the objective, being one of the new objectives way out in the west side. It's very similar to the already west side objective. Just moved about 20 feet. But it's still a bit interesting how people play it because you have to be a bit more focused on making sure nobody gets through this door, as the cap can come out against the wall on the inside. So the defense does have to be a little bit more aware of the central approach. And we do have the 5th coming out on Talos' side, Musco Caber. Apologies if I completely botch any of these names. I'm sure they sound a lot better in an Aussie accent, which I will not even attempt to try to do. Go ahead and get some things settled on the back end here. Go. All right. And now we are just waiting for the teams to kind of get their strategies going here. Again, Talos, a brand new team to the league this week. Only their 2nd map. Probably going to spend a little bit extra time in tent to prepare for this fight. Go ahead and drop into that scoreboard while we await the action. Make sure my replays are ready to grab. Get some of those instant replays and a nice highlights reel at the end here. And we are all set. I'm really curious to see how this Talos team is going to play. You tend to compare regions as far as playstyles, you know, EU playstyle versus NA playstyle. What's the Aussie playstyle? What's the Oceanic region playstyle? Very, very curious to see if they kind of develop their own way of doing things. So I'm glad to see that this region has started growing. I know that there are a few Korean teams that are kind of forcing themselves to play in the NA region because it's bigger. I'm hoping that with the Oceanic growing, maybe they'll be more comfortable in that region and they'll be able to get more games or more availability to play other teams. Would be kind of cool to see. Oh, and there's the round timer. So we're going to drop that overlay to make sure we don't miss any of the action. And hop into round number 1.
Semi-auto, boys. Top right.
Fun.
Very early shots straight out onto the spawn point. Definitely aware of where they spawned. Not gonna find any contact though. Now we have a very spread out offense. Gonna possibly end in a 3-2 overall. And the defense staying relatively around the objective, just creating a kill box. Interesting that they have 2 stacked in this little bungalow region. Curious to see how that's going to play out towards the final minutes of the round. Ooh, a nice shot from both sides. Shadow Rainer picking up Newton, and then Scuba Steve with a great refrag right there. It's going to help keep things equal from a 5v5 to a 4v4. Oh, Scuba attempting to make some more marksman shots, not quite finding their mark, though. If Scuba Steve manages to take down Shrebs, that's going to open up a nice approach down the center towards Helicopter, as he's the one that's mostly peeking out that direction. Wasabi trying to shut down the Marsoc position now, but Scuba Steve finds Shreds. That right there is what he needed. Now all they have to do is take care of Wasabi in the South Brothel. Lots of sniper shots going back and forth here. Dale looking for Hollow. Might find him. Can't quite nail the shots down. So close. Sniper shots back and forth, but Scuba Steve is getting very aggressive here, right onto Allison's position. Making a lot of noise, and Allison finds the shots. That's going to shut down the center approach there. And now Kopesh has made his way into the far southwest. A beautiful vantage point. If Wireless isn't careful, he might expose himself in the side here.
I think there's one in Brothel.
3.5v3. We're going to have to keep an eye on Kopesh. Lots of sniper fire back and forth here. Just going at it. But Wireless finally finds the shots. Uh-oh, Kopesh trying to make contact, and he gets Hollow down in the distance there. Go ahead and test out the replays, making sure everything's working okay. That's going to open up the rear approach, but it's given away Kopesh's position. Wasabi should be aware that this rotation can come out from behind him. Keeps checking the back window. Definitely knows it can happen. All Kopesh and Bear need to do is just stay in sync now. Bear needs to start grabbing attention. Kopesh needs to just kind of slow it down a bit. They only have 2 minutes on the clock here. So they do have to be a little bit more... Get a bit more initiative. Wireless with a nice poke out. Wow. A good pre-fire straight through the stairs. Gonna find its mark and shut down the rear approach. Go ahead and throw up that replay. All down to Bear, who's gone relatively unchallenged in this rotation. It's gonna be tough though. Wasabi and Allison now both securing lines towards the objective. It's gonna be really hard for Musco to kind of weed out both of them at the same time. Take a look at what Musco is seeing. Oh, and the shots for the confirm going to give away that approach. And Allison, with a great reaction, finds the final kill. And take map 1 of this, or I'm sorry, round 1 of map 1 of the series. Like I said, everyone, I have not slept yet. But I'm still happy to bring this cast out and get more viewers here in the Oceanic region. So apologies if I'm a little less talkative than normal, or if the quality of camera work is a little bit affected. VRSECTR just had a really nice hold there. Talos, I think, just struggled with maintaining synchronization. They were able to pick off 2 in the center, which was really powerful, but the final approach just wasn't there. We're now hopping in to round number 2 here. If anything, though, no matter how tired I am, we are not going to forget this overlay, no matter what. And actually, that is false. You can round reset within 10 or 15 seconds of the round timer ending. So a round reset can come out even after the round timer ends. About 10-second delay. There's a circle that appears on your watch that tells you if you can round reset. If you look at your watch and there's a little circle on it, the round reset is still available. Once that circle goes away, the round reset is no longer available. Little known fact. Bobby doing his darndest to check all these angles. The defense staying relatively tucked into their positions. Musco gonna be the one taking a long angle from North Brothel. Take a look at what he sees over the shoulder here. Let's get in on this powwow.
I don't even know how to drone.
Just try.
Drone button. Okay, let's see.
You have to click it first.
Well, yeah, I know, but like.
There's controls there as well. Okay, your right hand is used to control the rotation. Your left hand is used to control where it goes. Or like forward and backward. What do you see?
Alright, where am I going to?
You're going to lower red. You're going to lower red.
Lower red, okay. So, roughly here, right?
Oh, they were doing so good. The little drone that could. Unfortunate.
Drone down, no info.
Poor guy. He was just learning. He was just being taught how to fly it, and you shot it down. Oh, and the shots. from Newton managed to find Shreds as he rotates out of the stairs.
Come on, come on. Teammate, what's your time? We got 3 minutes.
Yep, 3 minutes on the clock. A lot of time used up for a drone that ended up not being that useful. And the TK across the map. Gonna help out Talos a little bit. Newton might find himself a double. Oh, but he clicks. Is out of ammo in the mag in the gun. But he should be prepared for this next cross. Waiting patiently. Oh, another click.
Out of ammo. They're running through the center.
He is completely out of ammo. He must have brought armor piercing and doesn't have any more mags. Unfortunate. Seb has made his way into the helicopter region. Very dangerous for the defense. If he manages to make the cross into the door right there, which, looking at this defense, nobody's actually watching that door. This could be a cap if he makes a beeline for it. This is an open objective. Like Shreds is going to do just that. He's making the push. Will he go inside, though? He stops. He's now inside the building. Scuba Steve might hear it. Oh, Shreds is on objective. He drops his gun. It's making a lot of noise. But he's going for the cap. And Scuba Steve has not heard any of this. He is on the objective, tablet out, trying to get the cap. He has 30 seconds to do it. Should be plenty of time. Ten seconds later, he's still at it. Oh, and he finds the code. A beautiful, beautiful cap from VRSECTR to take 2 points in round number 2. Now looks like we're going to be moving objectives a whole 20 feet to the south. What a drastic change in environment. As we move our cap cam over just a hair. What is sleep, guys? I guess I'll find out in 6 minutes when you reach that question. As right now, y'all are watching Allison teach Seb how to fly a drone. A very beautiful encounter. Glad I got to witness it. We're going to go ahead and hop into the gameplay view because I don't want to forget this overlay up. I don't want everybody to be mad at me. Let's take a look at the kill spread. Oh, it looks like we had a couple drops from Talos. Looks like we are waiting for the return of those players. Oh, looks like we're having a technical timeout here. Let's see. Looks like they're going to take a 15-minute technical timeout. I'm going to go ahead and throw us in an intermission. I don't know if it's going to take the full 15 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't, so don't go too far. And hopefully we can get back in it relatively shortly. See y'all soon. And we are hopping right back into the show here for round number 3 as everybody has gracefully returned to the lobby.
I'll take
So
Fucking
should
my
we go
frame
back
rate
up?
is horrible.
Let's still head through the valley.
Okay.
If anything, it means they'll be expecting it less.
Do they know it? Do they know where he's going?
Northeast spawn, northeast spawn.
Shots ringing out and the northeast spawn gets called out. Bear narrowly escaping death here. Now in a pretty decent sniper position. See if Hollow decides to peek out a little too much. Bear is on the hunt. Allison might find the shots onto Bear right here. Whoa. Little wonky camera work there. Oh, shots ring out. Not quite getting the kill, though. Now Allison's position has been given away here. Can take shots if someone can't quite land them. Interesting. A lot of EBRs coming out. Not quite sure what that's about. And Sayo is one-handing this weapon. I think he's having a controller issue. And that's why he brought a pistol the previous round. Like he's one-handing this EBR. I know this issue all too well. I used the bolt action when my controller was messed up like this. Oh!
One down.
A TK question mark? It looked like that was a clean kill.
One.
Interesting. Not sure how that ended up being a TK. Unless I read that kill feed wrong. Which is very, very possible. Oh! Wasabi with a quick peek gonna find Scuba right in the side. Right after Newton made the cross. Newton gets to witness his friendly die right behind him. Very traumatizing experience. Let's all reminisce in this trauma. Don't think I caught a great angle of it. I got just barely. Oh, Wasabi, a great shot through the window as well. Gotta find another mark. Oh, I had a replay and a replay there. Whoops. Now Kopesh, all by his lonesome. What's he gonna do? 4 members of the defense left. A possible revive. Kopesh taking some pop shots, not quite finding their mark. Talos making a call out to basically nobody. See if Newton's making any call outs. Oh. Not sure if Newton has any call outs they can make. Oh, but Shadow. I missed the shots, but great shots down across. Giving VRSECTR the first map of the series. curious to see what map we go to after Downfall. Now going to be a VRSECTR pick. They feel pretty comfortable in it, but we are going to a much more close range map of Subway, it looks like. Go ahead and throw that up on the scoreboard here. And go and check out which OBJ we got. Gonna be the middle platform in the west. Definitely, yeah, my least favorite objective on this map, personally. Not the biggest of fans of it. It is a capable objective, I'll give it that, but no, I just, it feels awkward. Just feels awkwardly placed, in my opinion. You have all players once again in the lobby, so it looks like they're just going to, again, strategize and prepare themselves. Make sure we get the team names on there. I have to do it myself without a co-captain. There we go. We're gonna throw down the overlay and hop into the gameplay. Again, because my tired self does not want to forget that overlay. We're going to sit and listen to the beautiful sounds of the uplink while we wait for these guys to start. Oh, lucky you guys don't have to be tortured that long, as there's the round start timer. And there's the beautiful spawning of the players for round number 1.
So much better.
Oh, I'm smart. I wanted to go to the other team.
Someone else go north? Alright, I'll go north. Is that a laser? I'm gonna shut up stuff.
An interesting defensive strategy. They're putting 2 in this hallway. 1 in the south, 1 by the tunnels. Okay, so it's like a half meta defense, half... I don't know what that is. I mean, he is just way down there. So the problem with Bear being all the way back there is there's no way for him to stop anybody from capping on either side of the Coke machine or the map. And he is so far from the objective that if his teammates go down, there's no chance of him getting there.
Down near the objective, they're coming through, I don't know what direction it is. To your right, whoever that is in the tunnel, just come out to your right, to the doorway. Come pick me up quick.
Oh, calling for a revive, but not fast enough. Wireless finds the sideways shot. Scuba trying to get these callouts out. And the reactions and crashing coming through here. Sayo looking for one. Allison gets the confirm. The objective is almost open. They just need to clear out one more defender. And they have almost a clear shot at it. Oh, Shadow goes for the cross, but an unfortunate TK. Gonna shut down the cross. He puts his hands up like, oh no, I just did that. But the objective is open. Hollow could cap right on this pillar right now, and it looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do. He told his teammate, no, you're not going for the cap. I'm going for the cap. And here he is punching in the code for him. What a swell guy as he finishes it off. VRSECTR taking round number 1 with the cap, +2 points. Get the scoreboard replay going. A nice little coverage from Seb right there to cover Hollow while he caps. Go ahead and make sure we give the points to the right team. Beautiful show of force. I feel like Talos was a little bit confused at the beginning, and then they ended up in weird spots that they really probably didn't want to be in. I think that was part of the confusion. Again, this is a new team, so they're probably still learning the ins and outs of the maps and how things go and the routes and rotations and positions. So this is all a learning experience. And this footage is going to be really nice for them to go back and watch later as I run into everything while I fly around. Quality content, everybody. Let's get that quality content in full screen.
Wait, what? And what about going down through these stairs? Behind us? Yeah. No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Seo's left controller is messed up.
Oh, we weren't going this side. Oh, never mind.
As I kind of touched on earlier, I had a messed up right controller a while back, and it was quite humorous because I had been running a bolt action at that time with like iron sights or canted sights. Actually, I ran it with canted sights, and I would shoot, and whenever I'd have to reload, I'd have to bring the bolt action to where my game thought my hand was or the controller was, grab the bolt, and then twist my controller in order to load it. Oh, Seb wasn't watching the angle and gets taken down, but immediate refrag from Hollow. Hollow shutting down another Scuba with a quick refrag. And that's going to open up the horseshoe. How much of that did I catch on that replay? Caught a good portion of it. But they have effectively taken this horseshoe position.
Not a friendly, not a friendly, not a friendly.
Not a friendly as he goes down. Oh, Wireless with the great flank finds Bear.
He's not dead, I'm hurt, he's not dead. I got 2 dead up here.
Oh, and a great pinch. Gonna finish off that round for VRSECTR. Go ahead and give them that much deserved point. As a very aggressive defense pays off for them. As soon as they realized there was a force over here in the horseshoe, they sent all of their attack dogs to go take care of it. It paid off. Like we are now moving to the basement objective. Come on, Talos. I'm going to need you to win the next 2 rounds because I want to see North Stairs objective. Everybody's favorite objective. Come on, people. Yes. So what happened was in the last Aussie cast that I detected with VRSECTR versus Invictus. What happened? Yeah, basically what happened was my alarm just never went off. Like I woke up on my own at the time the game was starting. So it started at like, 4:30 a.m. or whatever. I set my alarm for 3:30 a.m. to get up an hour before. And I woke up at 4:30 just on my own randomly. It was like, oh, that's a problem. But it took me what was the first map duration to get all of my stuff set up, run out of bed, get everything set up, and get on the cast. So I missed the first map. Oh, we forgot the overlay, but not before. But we remembered it before any of the major things happened. Don't you worry. I know you were all yelling at me in chat a few seconds ago, but it is okay. We got there, folks. Hired me is not gonna win. The offense slowly makes their way to their staging posts. Take a look at the defense for the tunnels here. Interesting little double stack on this door. Going to be interesting to see how this turns out. Going to drop a camera over there. Drop another camera. Actually, I already have a... Yeah, I have an objective camera over there. That'll work for that. And the defense is staying all in the basement, tucked down. That's going to allow VRSECTR to have a lot of space to prepare for their final assault here. We'll see if they utilize all that space. Not sure where Allison was going. I think they were lost. Not sure what the shot's coming out here. Possible TK attempt? Not quite sure what that was about, but Kopash manages to shut down one approaching the north stairs. I apologize, the south stairs.
I got left side. Man down, man down. Over ST AUG. You can push right side, I got your left.
A nice refrag. Very good teamwork down these stairs. Oh, wow. What a shot around the corner. A nice flick up onto him. Wasabi now right on the objective. Scuba gonna need to be the one to shut this down. Allison coming in for a really solid pinch, looking for the shots, but the TK comes out. And a great duo on the objective. Tablet out. Going for the cap. Newton needs to be reacting to this. He's last up. But he doesn't go down the stairs. They are on the objective, capping in the smoke. Newton doesn't go to the objective, and the cap comes out. VRSECTR taking map number 2 and the series. Go ahead and give them those points. Wow. What a final round. That was solid teamwork coming out of those stairwells. And then the great pinch, the timing was there. They have definitely rehearsed their strats. They have practiced. They know what they're doing. Beautiful show of force. Talos just unable to contest with it. Now hopping into map number 3, Suburbia. Mono's favorite map, of course. We're going to be starting, oh boy. Starting with one of the new objectives in the sandbox. I hate this objective. All right. Let's go ahead and once again, scoreboard. All right. So, oh, we do have a bit of a sub in or roster change. We got just the Sly music coming in on the VRSECTR side. I didn't mess up the team names. I don't know what you're talking about. No, they're fine. Look, see? They're exactly how they're supposed to be. I think you were just dyslexic for a moment. Yep, that's what it is. Because the caster's never wrong. And here we go on round number 1 of map 3. Again, the series already decided. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. That was interesting. Hopping into round number 1. Lots of pre-fire coming out. Oh, we're going to need that kill feed there. Unfortunate TK once again with the pre-fire. Whoops, my bad. Everything's happening so fast for my tired brain to keep up, but the defense has just ignored the objective and just rushed out for these kills. And they take map number 1. They were kill hungry. Wow. They just said, we're gonna go to them. I know we're defending, but we want blood. And we don't want to wait for it. So they went hunting, and boy, did they find their prey. Beautiful show of force from VRSECTR right there. And now we're switching sides. Wait, I didn't forget the overlay, did I? Hold up. Oh, no. I put it up. Okay. Oh, man. I'm okay, everybody. I promise. You know, I just looked out the window and saw there was daylight. It's not often I watch daylight appear. Not often at all. Gonna go ahead and halt here while we await these teams to strategize and prepare for the next round. And wait no more do we have to do. That sentence made sense, I promise. As everyone is spawning in for round number 2.
Oh,
Yes,
frick.
you monster.
Green
Oh
Talos.
no.
I didn't mean to. I didn't realize I had them equipped.
I'll cover these slide. If they pick slide, I got them. Not that they will.
Pushing with me. Okay.
Smoke coming out. Gonna force a couple rotations and the shotgun assault rifle trade. Interesting there. Hollow managing to find one as well. Gonna open up the center push a little bit. Forcing the defense to be condensed now. Kopesh thrown out in the middle of the street. Bear. Oh! Allison taking down Bear behind the Heskos. Scuba managing to shut down Hollow on lane number 3. Now down to a 4v2.5. Shadow finds Kopesh prone to in the street and then manages to turn the corner onto Scuba. Securing this map. Or securing this round of the map. See if we can get another one of those replays going. Beautiful show of force onto the objective there. Great pinch. The defense had so many angles and so many directions that they had to be looking at that moment. It would not have been easy for them to hold that back. Now we're moving objectives over here to the northwest. Esco white car objective. Go ahead and drop a cap camera in case Talos decides they want to try it. Let's make sure the overlay goes down. Round number 3.
I'm holding white car for lane 1. That's a position here. You take lane.
Josie, right hand. Before you go, who's Shadow? That's a Shadow.
Watch me. Nobody have I'm on lane 2 with C4 man. I got you home. Don't stand there. Thanks.
Like, get out of the way. I'm gonna put explosives right where you're at. You might want to move. Oh.
One down, headshot.
Hollow checking his barrel to make sure it's loaded. Or checking his... shining the flashlight in his face to make sure it's on. That was pretty entertaining to watch. I hope everybody else saw that. Hollow sticking the barrel of his gun into his face. And now going for a flank. Shadow finding the back as the rotation attempt comes out from Newton. Down to just Scuba. Oh! Nice shots, but unfortunately the flank comes through. And VRSECTR take this next point. A nice little finish to that round. Immediate refrag. Still entertaining to watch Hollow stick the barrel through his face. I assume that was to make sure his flashlight was on. Oh, we got to give them a point. Let's not forget to do that. Now 0-3 on map 3. Talos unable to gather themselves. But we all want to see it. We all want to see a 0-3 comeback. Is possible. I have seen crazier. And they have the Volk advantage now. We'll see if they're able to use it. Make sure we get rid of that pesky overlay and hop into round number 4.
Trigger button. Pass it in, I'll let it for you. Pass here, pass here. Test it. Reload.
Pistol coming out here from Allison.
Dude, no!
Trying to follow all the action here. Shots coming out from all angles. Down to a 4v3 now. Usual coming in for the flank. Might find the back of Hollow. He does. Oh! I have no words for that. Wasabi takes down Scuba. Down to a 2v2. Newton just straight 180'd on his teammate there. I guess his teammate shooting scared him. And now all defenders on the objective have been shut down. It's going to be down to Bear to catch any of these crosses. And to keep Talos in the game and gain them their first point of the series. It's all down to this. Oh, but Shadow finds the shots. On to Bear, securing map number 3 for VRSECTR. That's the worst cap of my life. You were nowhere near the objective. Always entertaining to hear the comments of players. But unfortunately, that is all the comments that we are going to hear, as that concludes the series. Solid work for both teams. Talos put up a good fight, but VRSECTR showed that their experience paid off. And they did a great job on all of their strategies and executing all of their plays. They were in sync. They worked together well. And I definitely think that they're going to be on top of the Oceanic region for a little while, at least until some of the other more experienced teams trickle into it. But GG's to both teams. Thank you all for watching this circus of a cast, as your boy TheSkyJoker made an oopsie and didn't take a nap before this. Won't be making that mistake again. Probably will. But hopefully lessons learned. No lessons were learned. Thank you all for joining me. Be sure to tune in to all the casts that are coming up later today. I believe another one here in like 6 hours, 7 hours. Be sure to tune into that. Well, I guess if you're awake now, you're probably not going to be awake in 7 hours, depending on what region you're in. But I digress. I have been TheSkyJoker, bringing you Talos versus VRSECTR in the Oceanic region. 2 Aussie teams duking it out here. Rookie teams nonetheless. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, dusk, twilight, whatever it may be. And I will catch you all next time. Comes out on top. Comes out on top. That's going to shut down the south push there on the stairs. Bronx with the nice peek onto VHL. was aware of this. Oh, Kabong finds one, but Lion manages to get the refrag. And Raw Meat take map number 1. Once again, Haywire leading the charge. Oh, Kabong turns away at just the wrong time, and Haywire exploits that. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Sharkmo walks right by Cha-Cha. Sunny gonna rush by this hallway, assuming it was clear, but it was not. Oh, they are so close. Gonna stand tall, and he finds the shots. Oh, he's actually hiding behind this barrel, so Haywire can't quite see him. Going for the pre-fire, trying to get around, and he finds it.